So, so you go director. Then people they get the yes. All right. Start the program now. Okay. We go. Good morning, everyone. This is Thomas Songo, City Director. It's been a while. I've not been on the radio, but I think it's quite good for me to be here today. I have some distinguished dignitaries around. We'll make a talk in Creole so that it will go wider. We, the product of Njala University, we are always passionate about we university. So this morning, I get some group. We call ourselves Class of 91. Now we graduate now in 1991. We be done sort of gather ourselves together. We love the university. We think say for continue towards the development of the university. So get some people that we don't start some small work project. So then we'll give you idea on what they happen. So good morning, family. Then I will start with our only lady in the studio, Joyce Green. Um, First, I think it's good for you to introduce yourself. Let's start with the lady.
Good morning, Fambodem. Unado from Njala University. My name Joyce Green. Being a member of class of 91.
Okay, we big Alaba there with we. I mean, obviously, Nina the man we the entire alumni in the lead we very recently. They with we for spear we up. So, Brad, you go Alaba, you go introduce yourself, sir. Thank you very much. Then we got other brother. I mean, you don't take 30 years. Now yesterday, yes, yeah. So, Alaba, you go introduce yourself.
Yes, good morning from Bulem. Mr. Abdullah Bas, also graduate of 91. And I'm glad for the I almost cried yesterday. We are come back after 30 years and you see some people that we so that time. So we'll get more to talk in this program. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that brief introduction. Well, the ladies are very much, they are our mothers. They always lead. So, and these days we are looking for equity. Madam, you go tell me what to make, you don't wait left way under, you don't come Njala today. You go tell family, let them know why we're there, please.
Fambodem, first of all, I want to say I'm so excited for comeback Njala. Since I left Njala 1991, that's why they come back to today. I didn't have with me brother them. We come back Njala for let we give back to this community. We all know say if we don't find ourselves who we did today, Njala play a very, very important role in our lives. So much so that any side we don't find ourselves, we actually don't excel. But we sit down back again as graduates of the University of 1991. We decide to say, let we form a group so that we go put things in place towards the development and growth of not just the university, but the community at large. So we form this group and we get a huge number. Because of one or two things, and because this is a festive season, we know we come the numbers that we expect. But we don't come for sure and say this college very dear to your heart. And whatever we go able for do, we all this way, we go do am for make sure say the students dem within a year and the community dem benefit. So we be don earmark some projects dem. One na be borehole, then the second one na for renovate the university dining hall. But my colleagues dem go talk about that later. But we actually come na for now we can launch one of the projects wey we don undertake for now we go serve not just the students of this university but for serve the community at large. So we don kind today we go launch that program day and we brother dem go talk for the rest. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think that was a salient one. Women among us make us strong. My brother Abdullah Ba, yesterday you came direct from Conakry to Njala campus, even bypassing the city. Tell us the relevance or the rationale behind why so Njala and why are you so Njalarized?
Yes, thank you very much. I think Jala a part of my own life because throughout my life, whatever I go through, I think Jalan has been the place where I prepare myself to go out, and I'm very proud of that because wherever I went, nobody see flaws, and sometimes they ask you and say, "Who you study? Who is in Jala?" They ask you Jala and some university in the southern United States. But that shows again, say, I mean, the school, despite the buildings, they still they prepare people and well, and at that we want for see for continue. But we sit down, we talk, say that not will happen if the environment not conducive, if people are not happy because we'll be there, we struggle. And we also want in 2021 and beyond, people are not for the struggle. People for be more focused on waiting in the land and prepare their skills, develop themselves, rather than begin fight for water, fight for place for freedom, fight for food. So I think that motivates me, and going forward, what I don't see so far, I feel say anytime they call upon me for come, I will come if I'm healthy and free to do it. Yeah.
Thank you very much. You make me body the rise because all of us went through this Jala crucible and whatever. Some of us we don't go out, we didn't at the ground, we don't come for make the foundation. So what they see we it is spear we up, say, yes, let's do it. Let's do it for Jala. Well, I dey go to we big man, obviously Jala, the class of 91 is just a small, minute one among, since Jala was established in 1964 to date, we're not just a minute one, but we got a bigger group. The man where he consolidate research for law begin think, oh, the proud say, alumni of Jala will talk, say, oh, yes, we don't make the base. Either we tweet today, not to know that person, but now Dr. Richard Conte. Hi, Doc. So, Doc, you go spare me up why you not to class of 91, but when I tell you, say, Doc, class of 91, you say, who? I have to put everything. Apart from you busy schedule across the country, you tell me, say, Thomas, I will be there, and you came yesterday. Tell us a bit more how you passion for what you don't start and how this go reflect on the bigger alumni group.
Yeah, thank you very much, Thomas. I want for say I'm glad for the meeting today, and I've been moved because I believe say the alumni of any university, any institution, is critical to the development of that institution. And waiting una don start as a class of 91, I believe we don't demonstrate exactly why universities had established alumni associations. When I don't start with this the whole project, we believe say it will be a project where we will expand for benefits to wider Jala community and even people able to just visit Jala. If you visit Jala now, decent food, a decent environment, 20% dining hall, you want watch You get side for go, you want relax, you want exercise, you get one side for go. I think it is a very great move with the class of 91, take. But I believe, say, more importantly, this could likely spur the others. Like we saw where the class of 86, I believe, say, after this program, I will start for contact the one or two where I able to contact but tell them, say, hey, man, the small one, they don't begin. We here will buy the small for begin self for the organized self. And I believe, say, gradually, maybe the groundswell of support or dynamism more we will get for the bigger alumni association. Maybe this could be an entry point. And I really the talk say we could give them all the support we they need and I want to urge the current national executive of the alumni association for give them all the support we they need and even for join them in this project. In fact, after I will try to call the president for them and say, hey, the national alumni association will do something for this project because we believe say this is our project and I believe say at the end of the day that the national alumni association and therefore hand over to for able to see how we can manage and going forward. This is a great move. I want to commend all the one that we initiate this idea. I think say we move place and I believe say the administration will welcome this and will encourage me when we see this why we really cheap with small take small projects at a time, doable projects, don't go for big one though. Take one small one, finish am, go to the next one, finish am. I believe say over a 10-year period, Njala will get a facelift. Thank you very much for make up possible for many people in today.
Oh, thank you very much, Richard. As you know, I'm so glad. Each time when you they talk to us, you they spear we, it makes us to actually love Jala and make big a lot about Jala. Well, me as the coordinator of class of 91 here, make I just give a snapshot. I mean, the problems of Jala are many, so many. Even when we've been they discuss among us, so what can we do? Water, light, road, hostels, so many things came to mind. But then I can recall what we were there a couple of years ago. We've been there about 700. The population was around 7 to 800. Now Jala population, the one that was there, it's nearly going to 4 to 5 thousand. So I can imagine a scenario wherein place not there for let the student they eat conducive place. They have to go to the villages to whatever they to fend for themselves. So in as much as we have so many challenges, we think so we got for sort of do something for sort of change the lifestyle of the students on campus. Remember, we already talk now, so we are once a student here, so we know Jala's problems. So if we say if we do that, if you actually spare up and get this canteen for dining hall for we guys, then we'll get place to side and go eat, then we'll go outside and go socialize so that they go actually see the atmosphere on campus. So I'm glad if for what you don't talk. We program this morning. We just come quickly from here. We have our guys who don't come. So many of us here on campus. We dey go na the dining hall for let we officially launch the project. We dey expect say the project could end by end of February. We are so sure of that. From there, we will come get we small meeting so that we go strategize and see discuss of beyond the dining hall what next. And then in the evening, we get small glady we so that we all the class of 91 and we colleagues now we go sit down and eat and make glady in the evening. But before really, I ask me friends then to say one or two things before we go. I got for express say with the class when we actually decide say this project they go on, we had a meeting with the university administration. It was not a face to face but virtual. The university administration, the acting the vice chancellor and principal, Professor Mbemba, and the registrar and the finance guy, they were very moved. But even our thoughts of renovating the dining hall. So They are fully behind us. Whatever we are doing, they support us fully. And in fact, they are even going to support us with some matching funds to make sure that they are part of the system. So I just want let the community know, say, we are doing this in collaboration with the university administration. All right, Miss Sister, you will give me one last word before we go and sort of formally launch the renovation project now. Over to you, Joyce.
Thank you, Thomas. Um, to every past student of this university, wherever on a day, whichever part of the world I don't find on ourselves now, I want to send this word out sooner. This university need on support. This community need on support. Hello, members say this university, this community, the mold we into waiting we don't be delegated. One adage say little drop of little grain of sand they make a beauteous land. Little drop of water they make a mighty ocean. Every penny counts. Every cent counts. Whatever we go able for do ya. Una make we do now. When we begin I things we are hard and we not go sit down and allow the one that we come here, we go through the same situation where we be finally safe. Like one of my brothers say, regardless of the building, we got the best. And we don't show to the world saying indeed we are the best. So whatever help we are going to do here, we are send on my Njala Niruna. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my sister. Kotoba, your last words, please, because challenges, robot, whatever you can think of.
Water.
Water, let me soak and all the rest of it. So you go give your last words, please, before we go launch this project.
Yeah, me last word would be for add on waiting to Sister Joyce say. I feel say this will be a very good investment for we and for the one that we get for camp because Njala not today they open Njala. Njala is 60 something years. In the next 100 years, if we didn't upgrade, we want to see Njala don't prosper. So this na a challenge and they send even to the authorities for me them know say this na a good school and therefore maintain them because this is the only way we will able to develop with human capital. And without human capital, it's like you build in the slums. The people will come broken down. So we all need for put hands. But if we the students, then the old students, alumni, we show example, then the government will come with the big things.
Sure.
And then anybody we want to go before, we want the support from the students, from the lecturers and whatever. I mean, then we'll try to do something because this school now one of the best schools in West Africa. And they tell you now from waiting, I don't go through people I don't meet. I mean, I'm proud of this school. So I want everybody who pass here to be proud of it. So now that's not the last.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Papa Richard, now you the spear the greater alumni. So what are your last word for encourage some of we guys? Probably some people then will say, oh, alumni, this and that, Jala, we struggled. So what are your last word for encourage with colleagues, other years, for see what we did do so?
When you talk about let me soak, I remember Lady Greg. Lady Greg and the classmates. Now we do masters like that together. And I wait man, we come on England. We can do masters now. Still, they only the classmates. So we tell the material. That's the whole material that one day tap. Yeah, we get for us. So all matter for the guy say my masook. Well, in English they talk let me soak. So I mean, but really, we don't want that in the 21st century.
Exactly.
Next students will go through that again.
Yeah.
So this is the payback time.
Yeah.
We therefore pay back to Njala for waiting Njala not do for we.
Exactly.
And I think that if we all don't excel in the international community, wherever we find ourselves, the foundations for which we do out there are from Njala. We then we colleagues them, we equally they get the chance for go out there and make it big. Like how we go make a big out there, but they are here sacrificing on this ground.
Yes.
What can we do? You know, yesterday I come in, I see the academic staff canteen. Very unsightly.
I know.
Very unsightly. Enough fever. So where will our colleagues be able to come and sit in the evening and share a drink, watch their favorite team be playing,
Exactly.
and just relax and maybe do some exercise? I want to urge the class of 96. So when we finish the animal, any half materials that we left, then we'll think about the senior staff canteen. You know, it's not a big place, a small
Yeah.
place, but we can make it
Yeah.
decent, air conditioned and everything,
Okay.
fit them in with television, freezer. Make we lecturers that let's get one place where they can come in the evening and just relax and entertain themselves. You know, don't start something. One for believe say, you know, will be your responsibility. We are just leaders. We all in various ways will be motivated like this, and I believe so together we can make Njala the university we all will be proud of.
Yes.
Together we can make the desired change. Together we can build the process in the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Together we can make Jala place. That's the end word. So Fambuda Unayeri, we're glad for talk to now this morning. It's very likely that in the afternoon we could come back for spare opportunity, don't say. We colleagues around, staff, students of Jala University, we are glad that we are starting this project. Last night, I been there with a few of my class of 91 folks who are also staff lecturers. I been tell us, gentlemen and ladies, Jala is ours. If this place not grow, me and you within a year, when Richard and Bar and Joyce and the car, they go begin ask you, but what you they do now? So would they take it as a social responsibility holding at the ground for make sure say we encourage we colleagues them to come back home. Each time when we come with all the lot people then around Sierra Leone, particularly during this festive time, please forget about the difficulties of the report and the road and the water. Just enter and see Jalas how it is, and maybe then they go spare you up. It's not easy, but the university is moving. I remember our days, we only got three blocks number three, block A, B, C. Now it's going to up to G, F, or whatever. So let us be part of this transition to make Jala a better place. I thank you now all, and we will meet again. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, Jala. So don't bring back.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have to record it up for the
You reckon? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go. We can send it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.